Hi everyone, as you guys can see I am in a new setting today, so I decided to go from where our computer is to my actually bedroom where I have all of these wonderful clothes. Me and my sister, as I have said in the previous video, that we have started an online boutique. So all of our clothes are in my bedroom right at the moment, which is I actually like because I feel official with all these different kinds of clothes behind me. But besides that, we are gonna kind of talk about some products that I would not repurchase, and I'll give you a little bit of information on why I wouldn't repurchase it, and you know, the ins and outs of what I thought. Maybe give me your thoughts of what you thought, what, you know, just stuff like that. So the first thing that I have here that this is my most recent purchase out of all of these things. This is the NARS. It's not zooming in on that. There we go. The NARS translucent powder and crystal. So this is light reflecting setting powder. So before I bought this, I didn't read one review on it, which is like unheard of with me. I always review my products before I buy them, just because I want to know what people say about them. I want to know, you know, if they're worth the money, you know, how many stars they get. I literally research every single product, whether it be makeup to a shirt or skincare, whatever it may be. I literally review it. I read reviews about it before I buy it. But this, for some reason, I just was like, I'm getting it. I use it. I still use it. I'm not going to return it or anything, but I would not repurchase this because, number one reason, I read a lot of people say that you can see it in pictures, that it gives you like a white cast. I have not seen that yet, but what I do not like about this product, it is very, very fine. Literally, when you open this and put a brush in it, it literally just goes everywhere. If you put it in like the lid, which I normally do with all powders, I literally put a little bit in the lid and then I tap off the excess and, you know, all of that. But it gets literally everywhere. I mean, everywhere. It gets all over my, the sink, it gets all over my fingers, it gets all over my other makeup in my makeup bag. It just literally gets everywhere, and I feel like you're wasting the product more than you're using it. So, like I said, it's a very, very fine powder. Other than that, I mean, it does set pretty well. I won't say that it doesn't crease, because it definitely has creased on me before. But, I mean, I can see where people would like this if, you know, it doesn't leave that white cast. Like I said, it does. I have not seen the white cast yet. So I don't know if that's just because I don't use it as all over face powder. I only use this to set my under eyes for my concealer, and then my eyelids for so my eyelids aren't oily. But I don't use this as an all over face powder. I do not. This is like ghostly white, and I don't want my face to look ghostly white. I actually use the Bare Minerals Hydrating Mineral Oil for that, and I love that stuff. That is like my favorite stuff ever. It's awesome. It literally like just blurs your skin and just makes your skin look flawless. But that'll be another video, like a favorites video or something. But so yeah, that product is not my favorite. I would not repurchase it. I probably wouldn't recommend it to anybody, just because of that reason. I feel like you lose out on the product because you're literally just, it just goes everywhere. It's a mess. It's a hassle. So I'm sure there's plenty of other good translucent powders out there that people like, and that isn't getting literally everywhere. And it also smells like Fritos, which is kind of not, you know, the best thing either, because you're like putting on this powder and you're like, what's that Frito smell? But like I said, it's just my opinion. I don't really like it. I use it every single day. Well, not every single day. I use it every time I wear makeup, which is, you know, almost every day, to set my concealer. It works fine now, but I definitely, once I'm finished with it, I will be repurchasing it a different powder. So let me know if you guys have any suggestions on like a translucent powder that's like a white color. Like I want like a baking powder, you know, like I don't want a neutral color, because I feel like that doesn't highlight anything. But So I guess I should go into talking about this as well, and I know everybody loves this, and I am probably the only one that does not love it. I bought it on a whim. I kind of was just looking through Sephora, and I was like, I need a translucent powder. Maybe I should use this. This is the Mercier translucent powder. This is in the shade translucent. Alright, well, the reason why I don't like this, and I used it, like I said, I used it all. Actually, there's a little bit in there, but you like literally can't get it out. But I use this, and sorry about that. I got a call, and I don't know who that is. Anyway, so this came with the powder puff, which I didn't really use the powder puff because I just don't like powder puffs. I like brushes, so I'm a brush person. But this is not white enough for me. It worked well. I wouldn't say it didn't work well, but it just isn't a powder for me. I really want like I said, I'm really looking for like a baking powder, like that white, good coverage powder that you see in all of these makeup videos, and like their like under eyes look flawless. That's what I want. I feel like you could see this underneath my eyes, and I hate that. But like I said, I use this. I use the whole thing. Which, I mean, I'm not really much of a returner unless I really hate the product and I know that there's something else that I want to get. I'll like exchange it, but I really hate returning products. So if I can, you know, handle using it, I don't mind. I'll use it, whatever. But the Mercier definitely did not work for me. I know people love it. I don't know if I just got the wrong shade. I don't even know if there's different shades of this, but I have the translucent one, and it's like a neutral color. It's not white. It's like literally, it's a neutral color. I mean, it's whiter than, you know, your average powder, but well, than your average like translucent powder. I feel like a lot of them are like a neutral color, but this one is kind of a neutral type color. But again, my opinion. But I'm still on the lookout for a good translucent powder that I am like head over heels in love with. I don't know if you guys have any suggestions or what's your favorite ones, your favorite brand. Unfortunately, JayZ Marin does not have a setting powder, which I don't know why. Actually, I shouldn't say that. She has a coconut powder, hydrating powder, but I have that, and I don't really like it. I don't even think I think it's on QVC, not on her, might be both. I'm not sure, but it's not sold at Sephora, but I think I got it on the Hot Look. I don't know. Let me see. Okay, let's go into this. This is okay, so this is from JayZ Marin, which we all know that I am a obsessed fan of JayZ Marin. Love her. Love her products. Well, you can go wrong, but her skincare is a staple. Love her skincare. I will probably never go back to using any other different cleanser or moisturizer. I do use, you know, the Glam Glow masks, but other than that, that's pretty much the extent of my skincare is JayZ Marin and Glam Glow. I don't really like to change up my skincare products a lot, just because, you know, your skin does get used to it, but at the same time, you don't want to use all these different products and then have your skin go like crazy because you're like, hold up, like you're using way too many products on me. I don't even know what to do, because one day you're using a hydrating, one day you're using like a mattifying thing to dry out, you know what I mean, all that crazy stuff. So I really don't like to change up my skincare like that, especially if something's working for me. Why change it up? But anyway, this is the Bronzing Hydrating Liquid Powder. So this I thought would be better than it actually is. It's a bronzing powder, and it's a pretty color. I mean, it's just like I don't really want to do that because I don't want to tip it out, because I really never use it. I've used it probably 3 times, but it's nice, but it disappears like that. Like you're like, I put it on and then it's like literally gone. So I'm like, I don't really like that, because I want my makeup to stay. I don't know if I'm just using it, you know, a weird way, and it's like I don't want to stick to your face. I don't know, but I just really don't. I don't really like it. I mean, I'll probably use it like in the summer again because, you know, just for summer and bronzing and everything, but I rarely use this. I mean, I've had this for probably, I want to say probably like a year or more, and I literally, it's like full. Like, I don't know if you can see that, but it's literally just full. But yeah. So sticking with the JayZ Marin theme, this is something that I don't even know if I would say that I wouldn't repurchase, just because it's just, maybe it's just the color. I think I'm gonna say I just would not repurchase this color. So this is the JayZ Marin color stick. So this is the stick where you can use on your lips and your cheeks. And then it's like, it's a pretty, like, it's not a terrible color, it's just not a color for me. So I would not repurchase this color, but it claims to be antioxidant protection. It conditions skin, ultra hydrating, multitasking balm for lips, cheeks, anywhere. Which you probably only use on your lips or your cheeks because you don't want color anywhere else. I guess you could use this as like a bronze. I don't think a bronzer, but it's this color. It's called Spice. If it can zoom in. Sorry guys, I'm getting used to my camera and the whole YouTube life. I don't even know if I have the correct settings on my camera, to be honest with you. I literally just turn it on and I'm like, that looks good. I actually like this natural lighting. Like, this is natural light. Like, that's, well, I mean, I have my ceiling light on, and then I have like the sun coming through the window. And then I have my little puppers here. She's precious. Aren't you precious? Oh, yeah, you are. You want to come say hi? She's looking at me like, Mom, what are you doing? So on to, let me do this concealer. Okay, so this is the e.l.f. concealer, which I like e.l.f. I have nothing against e.l.f. I really don't. But this concealer, it's a highlighting concealer stick. It's just not light enough, or not light enough, not heavy enough. It's really watery. And I have this in, what color is this? This is Fair / Glow. So it's really watery, and then like the white color doesn't really highlight. Like, let me see, like if you put it like on your hand, it's literally just white. Like, I don't even think there's any like sparkle or anything to it. So like, I don't know, I guess you could use this as like a kind of like a baking technique, but like a liquid baking, which I don't know, maybe I'll try that. Like, maybe just put on my, no, well, because baking is meant to set, and this is not going to set your makeup, so maybe not. But yeah, I would not repurchase this again. I mean, there's a lot of better concealers out there, and I already have a highlighter. I have tons of highlighters, so, you know, it's not really a point in this, but thought I'd give it a shot. And then I have a NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, which is just a white. It's literally just white. So I always see these girls with their like waterline with white in it, and I'm like, oh my god, that's so pretty, especially with blue eyes, and I have blue eyes if you can't tell. But it looks so pretty, so I'm like, I really need this. Well, this one does not stick and stay on your eyes. Like, it literally washes off within like 2 seconds, if that. I think it actually washes off as you're putting it on your eye. So I don't ever use this. I don't know what else I could even use it for. Maybe like an eyeshadow or something. I don't know. Maybe like an eyeshadow primer. I don't know. I could probably just blend. Yeah, I could use it probably like as an eyeshadow primer because it like blends in, but it like still kind of sticky. But yeah, so I would not repurchase this. I've had this for a while. But and then I have a Wet n Wild concealer. This is the Come Correct Celebrity Concealer. I find this very thick, and it does not cover at all. I feel like I've used this a few times and I do not like it. I think, like I said, it's very thick, but it doesn't cover. Like, literally, I'm Italian, so I inherited these dark circles underneath my eyes, and I'm like, what concealer can get rid of it? And I want to try the Tarte Shape Tape, which is my next thing that I'm going to purchase, I think. So I'm really excited about that because I heard really good things about that. So yeah, Wet n Wild concealer, not for me. It may be good for you if you've used it. Let me know. I would love to hear your thoughts. I'm going to kind of save the best for last because I feel like a lot of people are going to be shocked that I don't like this product, but this is my next product before I go into that one. I use this. This is the Maybelline Master Precise Eye Studio Black eyeliner. So it looks like this. Okay, it's not wanting to get, okay, well, whatever. So it looks like that. It's a really, really sharp tip, and it's liquid, which I am not a big fan of. Okay, well, so I use it. It's not difficult to use. It's just, I would rather like an actual just eyeshadow pencil, like sharpening one, because self-sharpening one, because I hate sharpening eyeliner pencils, because for one, they get too sharp and they stab you in the eye, and then you're like, oh my god, I just stabbed myself in the eye. That's why I made it like this, because it's really, it's a really fine point. It like sticks you in the eye sometimes. But and then the final thing, so you guys, I know that a lot of people probably like this, and I've heard I mean rant and rave about this product, but, and I use it, I will be honest, I do use it. I've used it for the past 2 months, and I probably use it almost every day. Just trying to give it a shot, and I shouldn't even say that I would not repurchase it, but I don't hate it. And this is the Tartelette eyeshadow palette. This is the Tartelette Amazonian Clay Matte Palette. So, reason that I don't like it per se. Colors are pretty. Colors are very pretty. That's what the colors look like. They're awesome. My most used ones, I would say, are Free Spirit and Dreamer. And then Wanderer, because all of those, you can barely even see the Tarte imprint in them. But so this I find very hard to blend. That's my issue, is I find it very hard to blend. And when you're sitting there and you're like, I'm trying to blend this, I'm trying to blend it, and it's just not blending for you, and then you feel like it's just going all over the place, or it's just disappearing off your eye, it's very frustrating. So that's the reason I don't really like it. Obviously I will use it until it's gone. I'm not going to do anything with it, because, you know, I can work with it, but I definitely will not be repurchasing, because I know there's I love my Morphe Brushes palette. I have the Jaclyn Hill one that I bought. I pre-ordered it when it first became available, what, 2-3 years ago. So I definitely have that, and I love it. I love that. I love their shadows. I actually want to buy another one of their palettes, so I'll probably buy another palette here soon. But yeah, those are all of my my products that I would not repurchase. I'm going to do my review on the Glam Glow masks that I did not do a review on in my previous video, so stay tuned for that. And then if you guys want to see anything, just let me know what kind of videos you would like to see at the bottom. Thanks guys, I'll see you soon.